Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Middle of the week, we are here. It feels good. I have been, dealing with a giant lemon beetle. Look at this. So yeah, Armor and I were going to try to get some recording done. Still waiting. He's been just trying to get things organized. It's hard getting motivation to record back again. I absolutely get that and understand it very well. But he is psyched in quotation marks, the air quotes. But yeah, he wants to get into it for sure. So it will happen. Just a matter of when. So it could be Friday. It could be next week. It could be next month. No issues, no worries. Whatever my buddy wants to do is cool with me. But yeah, I'm still digging. Moose, you wrecked that fool so gracefully. It was delightful. Okay, so how are we doing on our quests? There's so much. This is not bad. I mean, the armor goes down a bit, but, overall, we'll just keep what we get. We're going to do the Rodar Hill, I think it is, which I think we've already done like 2 or 3 times already, but it's been rebooted, so we're going to go do it. And then we're going to go wander into the next biome. Why not? Is this the Yeti? Oh man, let's see if we can do a 30-second Yeti. Smoosh. I'm in. I think it's going to be great. He's not expecting this. It's like the Spanish Inquisition all over again. Wrecked his day. That was glorious. So, checking it out on the map, we got a couple of options and choices here, obviously. I was thinking we can go here since it's the first one. It's right here, and there is a village not too far away, if memory serves. Am I in the right one? Where in the hell am I? Here, we're in the hill. There was a village right here. So let's go to that. I knew one of them I wanted to do. I hadn't really researched a ton. I just saw that there was a village, which means usually, town, quests, things, we can do it. We get to test our gear because we are full gold right now, so that would mean that we would be downgraded by 2, which is going to be fine. I think. And that's if I've paid attention to how it works. If I am wrong, well then I will just cry. Big old tears. Because what we're going to do when we get to town is we're going to buy all the things that we need. The boat, the hang glider, the things. Hi guys. I love when they all get smushed at the same time and the audio doesn't know what to do, so it just explodes in your head. Love that sound. I don't know why I never get tired of it. So it's been crazy busy week at work. It's been good. Good and bad, but nothing like, oh God, I hate my life kind of bad. No. Where we work, we had a software upgrade come through, caused some issues for some folks. We have now entered the new biome. We have lost everything. So where are we at? Blue. I will take blue. Blue across the board. I'm blue, blah, 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 blue. I'm okay with this. Now, how does it look on the... And it just downgrades it. That's slick as hell. Except moves is a golden turtle. Because he's a badass motherfucker. So yeah, we had a software upgrade go through at work, which caused... if you've ever dealt with software, it sucks when things get upgraded. And inevitably, if you've ever upgraded Windows, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Shit broke. This is software we use for all of our agents for, processing orders and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of, mission critical. So we've been kind of scrambling, figuring out how to fix the issues. And we did find a workaround that works. And I was asked to create a video to help train the folks on what to do with the software because we've come to the conclusion that folks learn fairly good with watching videos. It seems to be the way that things are happening these days. So I did like about a 4-minute tutorial on what to do and how to make the changes. and it initially the first version passed the muster today. So we got one more thing we need to do. Camp. Okay, we're doing things. We've got one more little bit to get done, and then it's live, which is good. One of the things we have to do is it has to be put into French. Since I am not French persuasion, somebody else has to handle that for me. And so that's the only thing that we're working on, is getting it translated into French. Other than that, everything is set. So yeah, it looks pretty good. People are excited for it, and it worked well. Management looked at it and said, yeah, this is exactly what we want. So I was like, perfect. Oh. Fire Spirit by 2. Sure. Why not? I wish I knew what that Void Stone does. What does it do? Increases damage against demons by 100%. There's just nothing bad about that. I mean, that just reeks of yes, please. So let's go that way. Let's go to the Grove. I mean, we can ride our pet. Things are good. We can boat. We can hang glide. And I dig that endlessly. I mean, sure, it cost me a little bit of gold, but it's not like I couldn't afford it. It's good. You guys, we're just chatting. Skeletons, okay. Okay, there's the boat. The rains, okay. I like that. So it shows you where they were. That's pretty cool. The rains were there. Does it show climbing spikes anywhere? No. I would have been screwed on the climbing spikes. Here you go, Wally. Stupid rules. Jerk. I'm okay with this. I'm very much okay. Hi. Hi. What's he saying? I'm good. How are you? I love the forest. Great. What are you doing in a fucking field? Weirdo. Weirdos. It's like me saying, hey, I love the beach, and I'm standing in the middle of the rainforest. Doesn't really bode very well, does it? Man, I wish I had a treasure spirit here right now. I'm so tempted right now. I saw that log. It's hard for me to say no to logs, man. Hello, moles. The hell? Anything in here? Look at that. I have instinct. Okay, that's groovy. We did it. Like I said, I can't turn down a good log. I'm a sucker for log. It's good. It's better. It's wood. I think if that's not the way, I am incorrect. Ren and Stimpy will smite me one of these days. But I am looking forward to the return of the rubber nipple. That is I don't know why that kind of humor has died, and we are now full of really, really, really interesting but not as funny meme stuff. I don't know. Ren and Stimpy for me was funny. Like, not great, not highbrow humor, obviously. It was pretty much, silly, fun, but good. Like, I enjoyed it for what it was, and I miss that. Kind of cartoons that were meant for kids and adults that you can get. I just watched one of the best freaking cartoons. I've talked about it. Invincible. Finally watched the last episode of the season. They did draw it out, which is fine with me. I have no issues with Prime releasing it one episode a week. An animated series, superhero. I, without doubt, would say that's probably the best comic adaptation I've watched as of yet. Slight changes that I noticed from the comic book, but I haven't read it in a few years, so it's, I could be misinterpreting some of it myself. Okay, listen, you. This is just what we do. Okay. But yeah, Invincible, if you have Prime, I highly, highly recommend it. 8 episodes, about an hour, 45 minutes piece. Animation was great. I love the fact that they kept it adult. Like, there is blood, guts, gore that is just... They murderize people left, right, and center. Like, it's like The Boys, but on steroids. It's so well done. I love it. Well, Boys is a completely different type of thing, too, but I dig it. It was in my wheelhouse. I miss dark, dirty, gritty comic books. I don't have anything against the Marvel Universe. I have always found it to be a little bit too vanilla for my liking. Not my cup of tea all the time. Some characters I enjoyed, not all. I'm sorry, Cyclops. I fucking hate him. I can't stand him. I actually don't care for much of the X-Men. There's a few that I dig, but the majority, meh. Wolverine, Gambit, Professor X, pretty good. After that, meh. But again, I never really got into them because they were... Like, the stories were never really all that engaging for me, at least personally. And this is like when I was watching them reading them in the 80s. So, ooh. Oh, that was rough. That was almost death. Okay, why? Was he possessed or something? Did he get berserker mode? I'm assuming. Hey. But I mean, I'm gonna admit, I mean, I will watch Marvel stuff because even bad comic book stuff is good comic book stuff compared to no comic book stuff. And this is how I roll. Unless it's the shit show that there was some of those ones that they put on Netflix were just a hot fucking mess. I did not care for Jessica Jones or, oh god, I hated that one guy the most. I can't remember what his name was. He was so infuriating. He was like the martial arts thing that they had, and I was just like, ooh, why is this whiny white kid just... It just didn't make any sense to me. Like, I was just like, no. I dipped out mentally on that show. But I did enjoy the Daredevil, Luke Cage. Those ones were fun to me, but not the rest. They were meh to me. Punisher was good, though. I admit that. I did like Punisher. But yeah, it was kind of like hit and miss for me. But I will admit that Marvel does better movies than DC, without a doubt. But I think TV series were better. Some of the DC characters were better. But again, I wasn't always a DC guy. I mean, I did like Image Comics. So I did like a little bit of the indie stuff back in the day. I was a fan of, stop it, Spawn. I will admit that. And there were some offshoot ones that I liked. I'd like, I like comics. I'm not gonna lie. They were just good. We did a thing. Listen, you. Okay. See if we've got anything good. That's an upgrade. The HP goes down by half, so I can't justify that for the little increments of extra stuff like 0.5 and 0.1 and losing 24. Yeah, no. It's just not how I roll. But yeah, Invincible, amazing. Really good show. I'm of the mindset to watch it again, is how much I enjoyed it. Because I'm sure I missed nuanced bits now that I've seen the ending. I want to watch and see if there were any spoilers that were coming in. You know the rules and you know how it is. Because these shows always hide little Easter eggs, and you're like, God damn it, how did I not see that? But here we go. I'm enjoying the hell out of myself today. I'm really excited that I did the new series, the Lego DC Supervillains. Speaking of superheroes and liking DC, so much fun. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I got 2 episodes recorded. Made some changes to software. Have not been terribly impressed with some of the quality coming out of my machine as of late. When the transition happened, I kind of lost some of my settings not happy with how things have been rendering out. So I again put out a new bundle. Vegas 16 was included in it, so I was like, okay. And then followed suit with that and going through all the new settings, and there's a H.265 encoder. So I was like, okay, I can take a look at this, and tweaked it a little bit. I goofed yesterday with the first episode of the Legos because I ended up rendering it at 30 frames per second instead of 60 because I'm an idiot. But I have since corrected it for the second episode. And the file sizes are okay. They're big, but not huge. They're manageable. I made recent changes to my internet, so it's a little bit slower than it was previously, which is fine. I'm just looking at saving money. You know, this is what you do. You take a look at all the options you've got. Here, get out of there. I can convert one of you into a friend, and I don't want you. Yeah, so just in efforts to save money, I was spending $80 a month for internet, and I got a deal for $35. So I'm 100 over 10 instead of 400 over 50. You know, and I'm saving a considerable amount of money. So I was like, yeah, I'm okay with that. I can save money, and it just takes longer to download or upload. So I was thinking, it's like, oh, that just makes me have to be a little bit more efficient with how I do things, or be a little bit more patient with it when I'm uploading at night. You know, hey guys, did you want to come over here and help me with this giant midge, or are you just going to stand there like a bunch of wet noodles? I'm really, could you? Okay, you got one of them over there. Hey, look at that. You guys are here. Okay. That was good. That was a little bit harder than it should have been. No thanks to you guys, but that's okay. Ooh. Need to check my gear, because who knows what I've gotten. Cotton boots. Upgrade. I will take it. Okay. A little bits and bobs as we go. So yeah, Legos, the Lego DC Supervillains, that is going to be taking the place of anything that I would have in between Cube Worlds. Also closing in on the end of Outriders. I have to go and try to record the final episode of that. I'm not looking forward to it because I got to the boss battle and stuff, and I'm like, still haven't reset things, so I'm going to try to do some of that tonight and get some of the grind in so that I can get a couple levels in. Yeah, there's a lot to do, and not a lot of time. I might record some of that stuff. I'm not too sure. Just, for content, because, in case people are interested in watching some of that. Because some of the extraneous stuff has pretty decent storyline attachments to it. So, it may be interesting to keep and to maintain. We're just roaming here just to see what's around. That looks like it's in the other biome. Yeah, that one's in the other biome. I have to kind of wheel it around because it can be misleading. Let's go over to that other island. Yeah, I've been having my first review type of thing with my new TL at work. Interim TL, I guess, is the term. I don't know. My boss, I respect everybody for what they are in their management positions, and, defer to them. I'm working with them. She's my boss. So I had my very first, working meeting, reviewing everything. No criticism, critiques, just kind of, hey, you've been here for 2 weeks. How are you liking things? How is everything working? Thank you very much for the things you're doing. Great having you on the team, that kind of stuff. It was all very positive and empowering. Definitely a thing I needed to hear today. And I don't really have much of an ego when it comes to work. I just like to work. I just like doing my job, and I try to do my job the best I can. So I don't mind recognition on doing a good job for that kind of stuff. I just don't need the accolades of... I just don't need my ego stroked, is what I'm saying. So, just a simple, like, yep, this is going good, is ample for me. I don't need to talk to you, so we're good, is pretty much the best coaching I could get. It's like, you ain't fucking up, we're good. Which makes me happy. Oh, baby. Did you see that? I did. I didn't see it at first, but then all of a sudden it jumped out at me. Yep. We will see. It's probably going to be well and truly above our pay grade, but we have a couple of levels now, so we are facing things a little bit tougher. Not great yet. Still feeling a little underpowered in some of the battles, but definitely not as broken as the regular base game. I'm treating this like a DLC, which is kind of funny. What in the fuck is this? It's a grove where we usually have a circle of power. Interesting. Nice way of doing it. And what are you guys? Greens. Okay, I can take that. Oh yeah, that was easy. Perfect. So we got sugar candy. And anything else? That one okay. That one is okay. I lose a little bit of haste and a little bit of regen, but I will take it overall. Okay. Onward. Oh, God, biters. We have done this. Kind of tempted to see what that is here. I don't think it's anything. It's too close to the grove. I'm halfway tempted to... What we got over here? I just don't want to burn through this place like I did the last one, because it just seemed like I was just on fire. Let's go and check out the boat and see if there was anything else over there. Just in case. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it's nothing that I can do. There we go. Never get tired of that. Or that. Should be it right there, right? Yep. Yeah, checked out what I need to do in order to get the vaccine here. So things are gearing up. Looks like we will be in the right mode to get things motoring here in the next couple months. So looks like June-ish should be a timeline I can kind of look forward to, which is okay. We will see. They should have walk-in clinics and things eventually. We'll be booking appointments. There's a bunch of stuff that they're talking about, so I gotta... I've really just been cursory paying attention to it because I'm waiting for the numbers to drop before I decide to do anything anyway. I just don't want to go stand in line with a bunch of people and then off chance, get sick because I was standing in line, to get an appointment to get the vaccine. Like, to me, it just seems counterproductive and counterintuitive, and I don't need it. So I will be taking it and getting it taken care of. Like I said, my family has gotten it, so I want to get the Moderna or Pfizer if possible because of Moderna will be my preferred one because, again, my family has taken that one, and so if it is available to me, I will say yes because, again, genetic anomalies and all, I'm always conscious and conscientious about that because my body's weird. when it comes to meds and things, so I'm not a fan. We'll continue on this direction. I think we're good. Up on our turtle. So this guy's got anything for sale. The vase increases the radius of my lamp. Damn, it is damn tempting to buy that one. Because apparently that has been fixed in these games, my understanding. It would be great if it is. If it isn't, I'm still fine. Okay, let's just continue on the path. If we find anything, we'll wander. I'm digging this. I did not mind the transition to lose a little bit of your gold power to go to blue. I'm okay with that. That, to me, makes sense. Did not feel offensive. It did not feel like I just walked into a new biome and everything. It's like I have an iron sword, and all of a sudden I go across the border and it turns into a limp noodle of spaghetti. I'm like, this never made any fucking sense to me. Again, don't really care. What I'm looking at it here is that maybe it's in my head. This is what I'm looking at, is that the gear is magic infused, and then when you go to the next region, some of the magic wanes. Different magic sources in each area. Kind of makes the whole thing in my head work. I'm not seeing anything. Ooh. There's the thing. This looks like something we could have fun with. I need dudes to talk to instead of frogs that I could fight. I think we can end things over here. Doesn't have to be 30 minutes. I've gone over more than once. This looks like an underground dungeon thing. The vault, this will be. Let's go down and check it out. We will peruse if we are allowed in. Nope, we cannot. No harp. There's horses. Well, I'm going to end things here. I'm actually fine. This has been a delightful day. I don't need to be exactly 30 minutes. I'm happy. Patch and mods are still working out great. I'm very happy with everything. So, if you guys want this, just search Cube World Mega Mod, and you can see it. I haven't had a single issue with it. It's on GitHub. Again, I have to be careful because of YouTube. They don't want links and things, and I'm just abiding by it. Because the last thing I need is my channel to be fucking gone because of something stupid, and not that anybody would do anything nefarious stupid. I'm just saying YouTube's stupid. But anyway, I'll see you all Friday in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
This is a song for